behind more than photographs and headlines. They leave a sound in the room, the chorus from a kitchen radio, the hand claps at a school dance, the voices rising inside a crowded car. In 1964, music seemed to ask everyone to join in. Motown brought tenderness, British groups brought electricity, and girl group pop turned private dreams into public celebrations. These 15 records endured because they did more than entertain us. They gave ordinary people a place inside the song. Number 1, Baby Love by the Supremes. Imagine a transistor radio, its speaker carrying Diana Ross's voice. Baby Love needed to overpower the listener. Its magic came from sounding close, as though a private plea had found its way onto every radio in America. Written and produced by Holland Dozier Holland, the record followed Where Did Our Love Go? And became the Supremes' second consecutive American #1 hit. It also reached #1 in Britain, making the group one of Motown's first international sensations. Beneath the sweetness were the Funk Brothers, a saxophone solo from Mike Terry, and foot stomps that gave the arrangement a human pulse. The feeling was fear, the worry that love might vanish. Perhaps that is why people sang along so willingly. The softest plea can carry the deepest ache. Number 2, I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. 1964 must have felt like a door opening. One moment, American radio belonged to voices. The next, 4 men were pouring through the speakers with an excitement. John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote, I Want to Hold Your Hand as a collaboration, and the Beatles arrived at the studio rehearsed. It became their first recording made on 4-track equipment, giving producer George Martin freedom to capture the force of their voices and instruments. The single entered the Billboard Hot 100 in January 1964, climbed to #1, and remained there for 5 weeks. Yet its emotional promise remained wonderfully innocent. It asked for closeness, not conquest. Millions answered by singing the title before the band could finish it. Sometimes a revolution begins with the smallest gesture of affection. Number 3, Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas. On an evening, with windows and music drifting between houses, this record could make a neighborhood connected. Dancing in the Street was not played for a crowd. It seemed to create one. The song was written by Marvin Gaye, William Mickey Stevenson, and Ivy Jo Hunter. Martha Reeves remembered that Gaye noticed her through the studio window and invited her to try the song. Her performance transformed the idea into an anthem, while the city-to-city invitation made listeners everywhere feel summoned. It reached #2 on Billboard Hot 100 and was added to the National Recording Registry. Listeners heard political meaning in its energy. Though Reeves maintained that its purpose was celebration. It did not describe freedom in complicated terms. It made freedom sound like everybody moving together. Number 4, Chapel of Love by the Dixie Cups. There are songs that reveal their purpose, and Chapel of Love. From its moments, the destination is clear. Bells, promises, smiles, and the joyful belief that happiness is waiting down the aisle. Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich developed the song while marriage was on their minds. Darlene Love recorded a version, but Phil Spector left it unreleased. The Dixie Cups, Barbara Ann Hawkins, Rosa Lee Hawkins, and Joan Marie Johnson performed it. Their version became the first release on Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller's Redbird label. In June 1964, it reached #1 and displaced the Beatles from the top of the Billboard chart. That triumph suited the record perfectly. Youthful hope briefly conquering everything in its path. Few songs have made commitment sound so uncomplicated or celebration feel so immediate. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Number 5, She Loves You by the Beatles. This chorus swept through America, and the Beatles sounded like the center of the room. Crowds did not wait for an invitation to participate. They erupted along with the record, Lennon and McCartney writing She Loves You after a 1963 performance in Newcastle, working on it and completing it. Instead of singing directly about their romance, they created a conversation in which a friend delivers news to someone proud or wounded to recognize it. Recorded at EMI Studios on July 1st, 1963, the single became the Beatles' biggest-selling record in Britain and spent 12 weeks inside the top 3. In America, its repeated affirmations became inseparable from the commotion of Beatlemania. Behind all that shouting was a tender message about reconciliation. 3 simple exclamations became the sound of a generation discovering its own voice. Number 6, Hello Dolly by Louis Armstrong. In a year of screams and electric guitars, Louis Armstrong arrived like a friend. His gravelly voice, trumpet, and sense of welcome made Hello Dolly feel like a performance rather than a celebration underway. Armstrong recorded the song as a demonstration intended to help promote Jerry Herman's Broadway musical. Then something remarkable happened. The record took on a life of its own. In May 1964, it replaced the Beatles' Can't Buy Me Love at #1, ending a 14-week stretch in which Beatles recordings had controlled the top of the chart. At 62, Armstrong became the oldest artist to lead the Hot 100. His triumph proved that 1964 had room for more than one kind of excitement. Sometimes the warmest welcome comes from a voice that has traveled the road. Stick together, I'm telling you from the start, I can't be told. Number 7, My Guy by Mary Wells. Hearing Mary Wells was reassuring. While records begged, argued, or collapsed under heartbreak, My Guy moved with the calm confidence of someone who had made up her mind. Smokey Robinson wrote and produced the song. Take my hand from my guy. With the Funk Brothers and the Andantes. James Jamerson supplied the bass line, while horns, vibes, and rhythm gave the recording its sophistication. Released, it reached #1 during the height of the British invasion and became Wells's defining hit. It also helped Motown strengthen its international presence. Strength lies in its certainty. The man being defended is not presented as perfect, only irreplaceable. Wells made loyalty sound graceful rather than stubborn. True affection does not always need grand promises. Sometimes it simply refuses to be moved. Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Okay, on to the next. Number 8, Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes. A foot stomp begins, hypnotic, while Diana Ross sounds as though she is watching something disappear. Where Did Our Love Go may be Motown pop, but beneath that shine is the helplessness of being left behind. The song came from Holland Dozier Holland and was considered for the Marvelettes. The Supremes were not enthusiastic, and there was discussion about Mary Wilson taking the lead before Ross was chosen. Released in June 1964, It became the group's first #1 single and began a run of 5 consecutive chart toppers. Yet the record never sounds victorious. Its repetition resembles a question asked after every explanation has failed. Success transformed the Supremes overnight, but the song remains suspended in abandonment. Sometimes heartbreak becomes unforgettable because it never receives an answer. Number 9, Glad All Over by the Dave Clark 5. Some records invite you to listen. Glad All Over demands that you stand up. Its drums, energy, weight, and group responses make the room feel smaller because everyone appears to be moving together. Written by Dave Clark and Mike Smith, the single was powered by the production style, the Tottenham sound, a North London answer to Liverpool's Mersey beat. Mike Smith's vocal and Clark's heavy drumming gave the record an industrial pulse. In Britain, it knocked the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand from #1. In America, it reached #6 and helped establish the Dave Clark 5 as rivals during the British invasion. Its message is simple, but that is part of its strength. Happiness is not analyzed. It is shouted, stamped, and shared. Some songs capture an emotion, while others turn that emotion into a crowd. Would you call this one of 1964's greatest stomp and shout anthems? Comment yes if you agree. Number 10, Do Wah Diddy Diddy by Manfred Mann. Anyone worried about singing words correctly found the solution. Words that needed meaning. Do Wah Diddy Diddy bounced through radios, schoolyards, and cars with the freedom of a phrase invented for the pleasure of repeating it.
Nearly every single day singing.
Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich wrote the song, and the Exciters recorded the version. Manfred Mann's Paul Jones heard that recording, recognized its appeal, and persuaded the group to remake it.
Whoa, I knew we was falling in love.
Their version raced to #1 in both Britain and the United States, becoming another British invasion success in autumn 1964. There is irony in the story. When Manfred Mann later toured America, the Exciters were added to one show and performed the song before them. The tune had crossed an ocean and returned wearing a different accent. A sing-along needs no dictionary when its joy is understood immediately.
Your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof.
Number 11, Under the Boardwalk by the Drifters.
Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun.
The notes seem to carry air with them. The scent of salt water, an amusement pier, and shade beneath the sun. Under the Boardwalk turned a hiding place into one of
Out of the sun.
pop music's romantic destinations. Behind that atmosphere was a studio story. Rudy Lewis, the Drifters' lead singer, died unexpectedly the night before the recording session. Lead vocalist Johnny Moore stepped in, giving the song the performance that listeners knew. The record was written by Kenny Young and Arthur Resnick, and its combination of strings, percussion, and Latin-influenced rhythm helped it reach the top 5.
In the park you hear the happy sound.
What made the song irresistible was its sense of escape. It offered privacy beneath a place crowded with strangers, allowing romance to exist just beyond the public gaze. Every summer ends, but certain melodies keep the shoreline warm. Number 12, You Really Got Me by the Kinks. A guitar sound tore through the wallpaper. With polished harmonies and arranged pop, You Really Got Me arrived raw, urgent, and dangerous. It was a sing-along powered not by sweetness, but by surrender. Ray Davies wrote the song in the front room of the Davies home, building it around an unforgettable riff. His brother Dave created the recording's aggressive guitar tone by cutting the speaker cone of an amplifier, then connecting it to another amp. That distortion helped drive the single to -- 1 in Britain, while its influence would be heard across garage rock, punk, and heavy metal. The hook sounds less like a confession than an admission of defeat. Desire has taken control, and politeness has disappeared. The riff was simple enough for anyone to imitate, but the future hidden inside it was vast. Number 13, The House of the Rising Sun by The Animals. A guitar pattern begins to turn, and the room feels ancient. The House of the Rising Sun carried the weight of a story, yet The Animals made it sound as a confession. The song came from the folk repertoire, with versions existing before the group entered the studio. Hilton Valentine's rolling guitar figure, Alan Price's organ, and Eric Burdon's weathered vocal transformed it into something both ancient and modern. Their recording reached #1 in Britain and America, becoming one of the earliest folk rock successes. It was mournful rather than cheerful. But people learned it together. Its drama made every singer feel like the keeper of a warning. Some songs unite a room through happiness. This one did it through shared regret. Number 14, Leader of the Pack by the Shangri-Las. A question is asked, a motorcycle roars, and a tragedy unfolds like a movie. Leader of the Pack was not a song people sang. It was a drama they acted out with voices, expressions, and characters. Written by George Shadow Morton, Jeff Barry, and Ellie Greenwich, the record mixed spoken exchanges, tension, group responses, and sound effects. One story claimed that a motorcycle was driven, although Mary Weiss disputed that tale and said the engine came from a sound effects record. The record reached #1 in America, bringing the era's fascination with doomed teenage romance to its theatrical peak. Beneath the melodrama was a familiar wound, adults judging a love they did not understand. Long before music videos, the Shangri-Las taught listeners how vividly a song could be seen. Number 15, Twist and Shout by the Beatles. When every dance step had been forgotten, this was the record that demanded energy remained. Twist and Shout did not ask listeners to sound perfect. It asked them to give all they had. The Beatles recorded it during their session for Please Please Me on February 11, 1963. John Lennon had preserved his strained voice for the finale, and the lead vocal was captured in one take. Lennon understood the performance would tear at his throat. And he later remembered how the recording strained his voice. In America, the song became a single in 1964 and climbed to #2 during the Beatles' domination of the chart. That rasp is what makes it timeless. Perfection might impress us, but abandon invites us in. The greatest sing-alongs leave both the voice and the memory changed. These songs came from different worlds: Detroit studios, Liverpool clubs, Broadway stages, New York girl group sessions, and the rhythm and blues rooms of London. Yet in 1964, they all found their way into the same places: kitchens, automobiles, dance halls, bedrooms, and living rooms where ordinary listeners became part of the performance. Some made people clap, others made them stomp, sway, laugh, or remember a love that had already slipped away. That is why they remain with us. A true sing-along does more than place words in our mouths. It reminds us who once stood beside us when the music played. Which song from 1964 still makes you join in? Share your choice in the comments, and subscribe to Retro Rewind for more journeys through the records that became part of our lives.
the street. Got to be able to pick out the easy meat.